Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Avery Aquatic Center at Stanford University in Palo Alto, California. This is the second game in a four-game series between Team Croatia and Team USA. USA Water Polo welcomes you, and we're glad you could join us. Well, folks, it's now time to meet the teams. We're going to go ahead and start off with Team Croatia. Team Croatia will be dressed in the white color caps. Their head coach is Ivica Chuak. The assistant coaches, Pero Kuterovac, Milesh Modlaka, Tamir Lukovic, and Ratko Rudic. The team doctor is Dr. Boris Labar. The starting goaltender will be number 1, Marko Biac. The field players, number 2, Marko Matsan. Number 3, Lauren Fadovic. Number 4, Luka Lonkar. Number 5, Maro Jokovic. Number 6, Ivan Bujasovic. Number 7, Antonio Petrovic. Number 8, and the team captain, Andrew Busliev. Number 9, Franco Lazic. Number 10, Ivan Krapis. Number 11, Angelo Zepta. Number 12, Javier Garcia. Number 13, Ivan Marcelic. Number 14, Ante Vukasevic. Folks, that's Team Croatia. All right, folks, it's now time to meet Team USA. The head coach, Dejan Udovic. The assistant coach, Alex Rodriguez. Gavin Arroyo. And the team leader, Loy Vertigal. Let's meet the players. First, number 1 at 6'8" from North Hudson, California, from USC, McQuinn Barron. Here are the field players from Long Beach, California, and Orange Lutheran, number 2, Hannes Dove. Number 3, from Moraga, California, and Pepperdine, Matt DeTrain. Number 4, from Loomis and the University of the Pacific, Alex Obert. Number 5, from Westlake Village and from Stanford, Ben Halleck. Number 6, from Newport Beach and Cal, Luca Cupido. One of 2 number 7s you'll see perhaps today from New Canaan, Connecticut, and USC, Thomas Dunstan. And the other number 7 from Lodi and Cal, Nick Cornelia. Number 8, and playing in his final home game here for Team USA from Long Beach, California, and Stanford, Tony Azevedo. Number 9 from Santee, California, and Stanford, Alex Bowen. From Pasadena and UCLA, number 10, Chancellor Ramirez. From Palos Verdes State and Loyola High School, number 11, Marco Babich. From Santa Barbara and Stanford, number 12, Blake Parrish. From Orinda, California and Stanford, number 13, Drew Holland. From Los Angeles and Cal, number 14, Johnny Hooper. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Team USA. The officials for our game tonight is Joseph Pila and Tony Karaman. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if we could all please stand as we honor both countries, both Croatia and United States, with the playing of the national anthems from both countries.
afternoon and welcome to the farm. Stanford University and the second match of a 4-game set between Team USA and Croatia, and the final game in the storied career of 5-time Olympian Tony Azevedo. Welcome poolside here at the Avery Aquatic Center alongside John Abdu. Greg Meskel here with you for USA and Croatia. The two teams meeting on Friday evening in Riverside. A 12-10 win for Croatia after a back-and-forth battle. They come into this afternoon's match at a near-capacity Stanford University. And John, we'll talk about USA and Croatia, but the lead headline here is the final game for Tony Azevedo.
Yeah, and what an unreal moment for the water polo community and the water polo world, really, and having Croatia here, a place where Tony lived for many years, playing professionally, and against former teammates here watching and everyone in the stand to honor him and what he's done for our sport. Really, a really special day for USA water polo.
5-time Olympian, played his college water polo here at Stanford, where he won 2 NCAA championships and was a 4-time winner of the Catino Award. And he goes one more time, was unsure if he wanted this sort of event, coming off of his final professional season in Brazil this past winter after the 2016 Olympic Games, and used those final months in Brazil to really decide if this is what he wanted to do. Did he want to keep playing, or was it time to retire? And he decided that it was time to retire. Didn't want to go through the grind of water polo in this fashion, but still very much planning to stay involved with the game, and had to be kind of talked into this opportunity. But once he realized who would be against and where it would be, it made sense. And he said he was relishing this final moment, a chance to give one final piece of instructions to, as he would say all weekend long, the guys.
Yeah, and really what a great shot at Tony with the team. And look at the smiles on some of these guys' faces, look on their faces. What Tony has done, not only just for the sport of water polo in the sense of his accomplishments and his achievements, what he's done is he's inspired all these guys. And this is an opportunity for these guys to play with the guy they grew up watching, right, and a chance to be inspired by him one more time.
And there's the final chant for USA, for the team captain. Azevedo coming onto the scene early as an 18-year-old, making his Olympic debut in the 2000 Games in Sydney. Led Team USA to silver at the 08 Games in Beijing, and one of the more remarkable runs in Olympic water polo over the last several decades. And finishing in his birthplace last summer in Rio. The result was not what Team USA had hoped for, but it is part of a growing process for this group under head coach Dan Radovicic, and Tony helping pass the torch here today to a host of up-and-comers who will see the roster: McQuinn Barron, Hannes Dobe, Matt Detrain, Alex Obert, Ben Halleck, Luca Cupido, Thomas Dunstan, Nick Carnelia, Azevedo, Alex Bowen, Chancellor Ramirez, Marko Vavic, Blake Parrish, Drew Holland, and Johnny Hooper will go for Team USA in the dart caps. And it is Holland getting the start in goal. They'll go up against Croatia in the white. And Cupido nearly there first. And now Team USA on the attack, and they'll start with Azevedo. The officials on this one, Tony Karaman and Joe Pila, as we get things underway. A lot of Stanford Cardinal represented here today. Here's Bowen. Had 5 goals on Friday. Azevedo now will take a look. Here's an ordinary. And not going to shoot right out of the gate here. Getting warmed up a bit. Cupido takes a look. Halleck posting. Bowen from the outside, and that's tipped away. Nicely done by Marko Biac, the starting goalkeeper for this Croatian squad. And Team USA will keep it with a brand new shot clock. Great crowd on hand. This coming on the heels of a clinic hosted by Azevedo and Company that saw roughly 300 athletes fill all the pools here at Stanford. And then a epic autograph session to follow, and now they're in the water here for USA and Croatia. Here's Azevedo. He'll take a look from the outside, and that's off the mark. That one wide of the cage, and we'll see Croatia on offense now. A tangle in the backcourt as Halleck and Marko Matson are enmeshed, and here comes Croatia now on offense.
Halleck already losing his cap here. One thing to watch for on the water polo side of things here today, Greg, is that matchup at 2 meters, offense and defense. Halleck now here playing in his home pool, battling against some of the best defenders in the world. Great opportunity for these guys to watch and learn inside.
Entry pass comes inside here, looking for Kropic. That one's tipped away nearly. And now a steal. Nice job there as Vavic came over. Gets it back to Drew Holland. And Stanford, excuse me, I'm looking at Holland and the rest of the Cardinal out here. It's Team USA on the attack. Here's Bowen.
Bowen's got some space.
Bowen moving in. Defender pulls it back and scores it. Biatch had a hand on that but couldn't stop it all the way. And Team USA on the board 1-0 with 90 seconds gone by here in the first quarter.
You can see the determination on Alex Bowen as he was swimming down the right side of the pool there. You can see in his eyes he wanted that goal. Pulls up, doesn't wait for the foul, and skips it just past the outstretched arms of Biatch there, and USA on the board first.
And we talked about this on Friday evening, but Alex Bowen really in a groove with the way he's been playing water polo coming off of the professional season in Hungary.
Yeah, no, the comfort level and the confidence for Alex Bowen now is sky high, and getting another opportunity here to play at home in front of in a pool that he played in for 4 years on the college level, and now coming back from Rio in a professional season. He's at right now the height of his game in his current development.
Croatia on offense once more. Head coach Ivica Tucic taking his team to a victory on Friday evening. We've talked about the success of this Croatian team. Silver in Rio, gold in London as far as the Olympic Games go. Couple of fakes looking from the outside. Here's the entry pass inside on an exclusion. And that will go against Vavic. And a power play here for Croatia.
Good exclusion there to take, but a great entry pass lifetime by Djokovic there, number 5. Watch the talented lefty for Croatia.
That one off the bar on the attempt from Xavi Garcia.
Go saying, Greg, keep your eyes on number 5, White. Djokovic, the talented lefty for Croatia, one of many scores they have on the same side of the pool. Xavi Garcia, another left-hander. And you're not going to see Croatia miss too many of those power play opportunities like they just did.
Here's Chancellor Ramirez who's come on. Now Bowen. Shot clock to 5. Bowen will take a look. He'll let it fly again. That's off the post. And the rebound is controlled by Djokovic. Don't forget, coming up at halftime, a recognition ceremony for Tony Azevedo. Special moment coming up at the intermission here at Stanford. First quarter action now, 5:09 to play in the first quarter. A 1-0 lead for Team USA. Here's Djokovic and an exclusion. And this will go on number 10, Chancellor Ramirez for Team USA. Power play here. Djokovic, the skip, bar down and out. And the rebound controlled by Holland. The left-hander Djokovic has a quick release.
Oh, just so quick, so deceptive, and USA now has dodged 2 bullets on the power play from Croatia. Although those exclusions are going to come a lot. The matchup at 2 meter O and 2 meter D for USA is in the favor of the Croatians. So you'll see lots of ejections today there at 2 meters, and they're going to have to convert on the power plays.
Blake Parrish controlling on the perimeter. There's an exclusion. That's away from the ball. That's Garcia excluded, and a 6-on-5 here for Team USA. Here's Cupido. Around the way now, Thomas Dunstan has come on. Left-hander gives a look. Cupido now. Here's Azevedo. Catch and shoot, and it's saved out by Biatch. So a couple of tries early here for Azevedo. And Marco Biatch there to turn it away, but Team USA will get a new shot clock on the advantage.
Tony Azevedo drawing the exclusion on the drive against Xavi Garcia to start this power play.
Here's Azevedo again, tries to stuff it in near side, and he does. Score the goal for Azevedo. And a point to the crowd. And the power play score is there for the captain.
Speaking of quick releases, watch here. You see it in slow motion. Takes the ball right off the water, doesn't wait. Quick release, beats the blocker and the goalie near side for his first goal of the game.
And he will take a breather now. Coming out with the goal. And to a cheer as he heads to the bench. And a 2-0 start for Team USA.
A good execution on the power play there for Team USA. Move the ball quickly, get the ball in your shooter's hands in the right position, and they get the goal. And again, we talked about this a lot, Greg. The conversion rate on the power plays, the conversion rate on the 6-on-5 advantages makes the difference. Croatia misses their first 2. USA gets their first 1. They're 1-for-1, and you got a 2-0 lead.
Croatia now back on the attack. Here's Garcia. Shetka now takes a look. He's come on. Garcia thought about the quick release. He'll try it. He's wide of the cage, missing to the right side. And USA on the attack, ahead 2-0. We're live here at Stanford University, the second of a 4-game series between USA and Croatia Tuesday night in Westlake Village, Oaks Christian School, and then close it out Wednesday night at Long Beach State. Both of those games at 7 p.m. We'll have them for you right here live on USA Water Polo TV. After the overpass, here's Biac now controlling for Croatia. Johnny Hooper has come on for Team USA. Here's a look right in front. The lob attempt. Holland's there with the left to take away the attempt from Bushlia.
Big advantage for Team USA here.
Yeah, they've got opportunities here. Carnelia now on the weak side. Here's Hooper. Can he find him? Tries to force it in. It's deflected away. And tipped away. It'll stay with Team USA. And Carnelia had leaked out. They just couldn't get it to him fast enough.
Outlet pass could have gone on the left side there where Carnelia was up ahead in the advantage.
Under 3 to play, first quarter. Here's Cupido. He's pressured near side. Around the way, Bowen. DeTrain puts it inside, looking for Obert. And a ball under is the call. Croatia forcing that turnover.
Yeah, again, you see, if you're watching the 2-meter line closely, you see that Buslia for Croatia pushing Obert out far past that area in front of the cage, and it's going to be hard for Team USA to generate offense at 2 meters.
Bowen now defending at 2 meters. Top of the perimeter. Bushlia now moves it around. Djokovic tries to paint the corner. Drew Holland has other ideas. Drew Holland from Orinda, California. Played his college water polo here at Stanford.
Good low right lunge there from Drew Holland. I see a
contrafoul.
Contrafoul on Djokovic.
And Team USA on the attack with 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. Holland will push ahead. It's 5-on-5 here as Obert is still in the backcourt with Lonchar. Cooper now taking a look to Train, trying to break free. A little too forcefully, but just the ordinary called. Thought he was going to get called for a contra there with the offhand. Bowen now backpedaling. Cupido. The foul, he's at about 8 meters.
This is going up.
Yep. And off the post, ricochets far off the cage. And the long rebound is controlled by Garcia. And Croatia will call for time. So a 2-0 start here for Team USA at Stanford. In the final game of Tony Azevedo's career, and now he returns to the water, at least as the bench gets in to talk things over. And a good look here at the huddle for head coach Tucic and Croatia as we build towards the major events of the summer, the Super Final right on the heels of this 4-game set in Russia, and then the Super Final leads into the World Championship in Hungary. Croatia certainly expects to be a medal contender as you get into these high-level events this summer.
Croatia's the type of team, they're the type of country that they expect to be in medal contention every event that they are in. You're talking about the gold medalists in the 2012 Olympics. You're talking about a world championship caliber team. You're talking about the silver medalists who only fell short to what was one of the most dominant teams in water polo history in Serbia leading up to the Rio Olympics. So this is one of the best teams in the world with some amazing talent assembled under the guidance of Coach Tucic.
That Serbia team, as Team USA saw in person on a couple of occasions, was a difficult one to stop and seemed destined to eventually get over the top and win a gold medal. 6-on-5 opportunity now. And exclusion on Team USA. Here's Croatia on the attack, looking for their first goal.
That was Blake Parrish excluded. That's the third exclusion at the 2-meter line against Team USA. I talked about this earlier, Greg. That's a tough matchup for him.
A little over a minute to play, and Croatia's on the board. Lauren Fatovic hitting on the 6-on-5, and it's a 2-1 game now with 1:05 to play in the opening quarter.
Good 6-on-5 execution. I told you earlier, Greg, Croatia will not miss many of these opportunities. Beautiful cross-cage look there around the blocker, through the keeper. They get their first goal of the game.
And now Coach Adovicic will call for time. Remember, FINA rules, each team gets 1 timeout per quarter, use it or lose it. And he will talk things over here with his squad. And there's got to be a kind of a fine line to walk here in this one for Team USA because of all the emotion surrounding Tony Azevedo's final game. You can see the guys getting him the ball early on.
Right.
I'm sure there's a feel to make sure that he has an excellent showing here in this final game, while also trying to work on some of the things they need to do going towards the summer.
Yeah, well, the World League Super Final last week of June in Russia, where this is, I said before, the second best competition of the year to the World Championships that'll be in Budapest in July. But there is a little bit of a balance there. But I think all these guys in the team look up to Tony so much that they understand that playing with him is an honor, and it's a great opportunity for them to compete with him one last time.
Out of the timeout, under a minute to play in the first quarter. USA 2, Croatia 1. This is Marko Vavic being pressured. Now defenders back off after the ordinary. He'll take a look. Dunston. Here's Vavic. Looking for Azevedo. Ordinary called. Cap comes loose. He'll go around the way. Vavic with the timer to 7. Entry down. Working for Hannes Dobe. And with 2 on the shot clock, Dobe will dump that one aside. And Croatia will take control. 4 seconds, the difference between the shot and the game clock, as the first quarter comes to a close.
And Dobe is going to have to hustle after dumping the ball there to make sure they don't give up an advantage. And instead, Croatia
Very
gets a wide
lucky.
open look.
Took his time getting down the other end there, and that was a beautiful redirect opportunity that went off the post. Here comes Azevedo and Team USA.
Yeah, not enough hustle and transition defense there to cover up after dumping the ball. Anytime you dump the ball or give up possession like that in a controlled way, should be covered up on defense.
5 seconds left. Looking for an ordinary. There it is. Here comes a shot. With 1 left, the lob attempt and a save by Biag. He read it the whole way, and we've come to the end of 1 here at Stanford. USA 2, Croatia 1. We will take a timeout and return. It is the final game in the career of the legendary Tony Azevedo. We're back with more from the farm after this on USA Water Polo TV. John Abdu and Greg Meskel here with you. USA and Croatia, a 2-1 lead for Team USA. Goals from Alex Bowen and Tony Azevedo. Don't forget live stats available via the FOSH, THEFOSH.net. And you can track this game throughout. Also, this game will be available on demand at Facebook.com/USAWP and YouTube.com/USAWP after the conclusion. USA controls the opening sprint to start the second. Here's Cupido. Gets the ordinary, takes a look, and he'll go back to Alex Bowen. Dunston now. Dunston steps through one defender. Spinning around, looking for Bowen. The catch and shoot is off the mark on the opening possession of the second quarter. Nearly stolen away there from Garcia.
Johnny Hooper showing some anticipation in his transition defense.
Here's Shetka. Lobs inside. Holland comes out, but first an exclusion. That was Kropich moving inside and able to draw the exclusion there. And that's Thomas Dunston excluded.
Looked like the goalkeeper, Drew Holland, made a play on the ball there to steal it. Coach Jovicic unhappy with the exclusion call there. Power play for Croatia.
Here's Petkovic. Good look inside and easy money for Kropich. So he draws the exclusion and then is the recipient of the pass and scores it. We're tied at 2 with a little over a minute gone by in the second quarter.
Take a look at the pass here up top inside on the power play for Croatia. You get the tail end of it there into Kropich. He has a tight grip on the ball. Great hands inside. We've seen it many years now. Turns, scores, and finishes. Croatia ties the game at 2.
Team USA ready to resume on offense. Great crowd here on a Sunday afternoon in Northern California, and you can tell they are primed to erupt here, waiting to get an opportunity to really cheer on Team USA.
No doubt, Greg. And not only are they here to watch a water polo game, but here to honor the legend Tony Azevedo and everything that he's done for the sport of water polo.
They come in at halftime. Presentation to recognize Azevedo. Stay tuned for that. We'll have it here live. Entry inside for Halleck. That's tipped away. Ben Halleck, redshirting his freshman year for Stanford, coming off the Olympic Games, so he'll be a pivotal piece for the Cardinal in this pool come this fall. They redshirted a lot of their top players and expected to be one of the definite contenders for the title in the fall of 2017. Vujabasic moving around. Jokovic with the timer to 6. Vujabasic from the outside, and it's in on the skip, and Croatia goes ahead 3-2, taking their first lead with 6:07 to play in the first half.
You get a good look here on how Croatia attacks the zone. They have room to work. Help has to come back at 2 meters, and with no blocker, with nobody in front of him, gets a good look at the ball, skips it, goal, and now Croatia's rattle off 3 in a row after Team USA went up 2-0.
Yeah, 3 unanswered here from Croatia. We saw some of their offensive abilities on Friday night where it was back and forth. Team USA got themselves in a bit of a goal-for-goal situation, and then Croatia really turned it up a notch, able to score at will and keep Team USA off the board.
That's right, Greg, and we talked about this earlier that day as well, about the matchups, and there's matchup issues everywhere for Team USA. It's a good opportunity for them to play against some of the best, but you can see where they'll have to generate their goals is in counterattack, converting their 6-on-5s, and hope to get some direct fouls here as Luka Cupido draws the exclusion on the perimeter.
Yeah, Cupido working hard, trying to spin off his defender, does the job, drawing the exclusion. 6-on-5 here for the United States. Bowen now, that pass too high off his fingertips. Cupido, the recipient, has the goalie up on his legs, moves around the way. Nothing there for Vavic. Cupido, good look. Obert, he's turned aside. What a save. Biac turning that one away in close.
Biac, one of the best goalkeepers in the world. What a great save, though. Obert showing his hands. Good ability to finish inside there, but an even better save.
And then a contra foul on Team USA, so they don't even get a chance to put one away in the 6-on-5. Had that one-shot attempt. The ball turns over. Here comes Croatia on the attack now. 5:15 to play first half.
A quick contra foul, quick offensive foul, following the miss to give the ball back to the Croatians. You can sense there's a little bit of justice trying to be served by the officials.
There's Vujabasic. Jokovic now left-hander, has a lane, and that one was field blocked, and nicely done there by Detrain as the corner of the net was wide open on that release, but a field block there from Team USA, and we head the other way, under 5 to go in the first half. Here's Bowen. The train now, the lefty from Pepperdine. Ramirez, Chancellor Ramirez hitting and tying the game. He halts that 3-goal run from Croatia with his first goal and a 3-3 score.
Great goal there from Chancellor Ramirez. He did this on Friday night too. Greg got the ball, didn't fake, just puts the ball in the water, sees that no one's paying attention, goes across his body there to put the goal away. Big one for Team USA, as there had been a scoring drought for a little bit there to tie the game at 3.
Ramirez from Pasadena, Rose Bowl Water Polo Club, on his way up in the age group circuit, and then played collegiately at UCLA. Backcourt pressure as Vavic pressuring. They push ahead now. Jokovic up to Matson. Here's Halleck defending. Back out Jokovic. Takes a look. Backdoor pass and a penalty called. They took the train inside on the drive. Vukosevic drawing that penalty, and will set up a chance here for Croatia to go back in front 4-3. It'll be Lazic to take this penalty try against Holland. And Holland is there for the stop. Drew Holland turning it away, keeping things tied at 3.
What a save from Holland. Great look there. Had the read the whole way. Big stop for Team USA.
Big stop from the Stanford Cardinal. Here's Bowen, under 4 to go, first half. Cupido takes a look, lobs it inside. Nobody home, but he'll get benefited by an exclusion as Halleck was working hard to draw that opportunity, getting Matson sent off. 6 on 5 here for Team USA. We're all tied at 3. DeTrain. Cupido. A few fakes around the way. Here's Vavic up on his legs, nothing there. Now Bowen thought about it. DeTrain will try. That's field blocked. Lonchar coming over to swallow that up, and we stay tied at 3.
Missed opportunity there for Team USA. You usually get a pretty good amount of momentum, Greg, after your goalkeeper stops a 5-meter. It's a good momentum wave to ride, and they missed that opportunity to catch the emotional wave there.
And on the other end now, Croatia looking to generate some momentum. Lazic, here's Jokovic. A couple of nasty fakes there, gets people moving side to side. A field block. Halleck, a monster hand on that one to turn away the attempt by Lazic. And here comes Team USA. And Coach Adovicic will call for time. Under 3 to play in the first half. We're all tied at 3.
Good timeout there from Coach Adovicic. Needed a break, needed to slow things down. Team USA doing some good things. Good little series there for Ben Halleck. Draws the exclusion on the offensive end, and then gets the monster field block on the defensive end. Always good to see your center be able to play both sides of the pool.
Halleck, one of the 2 young guys to make the Rio Olympic team in 2016 out of high school, joining Thomas Dunston, and a guy that I know a lot of folks are high on as far as his future with Team USA and what he can do at the center position with guys like Ryan Bailey that have moved on, other centers in the past. John Mann looking for some help at the 2-meter spot.
Some big shoes to fill for Ben Halleck, but yeah, a lot of people on the Team USA pipeline have had their eyes on him for many years now to fill that role. And what a great day, what a great opportunity for us to watch him here in his what will be his home pool, playing for the Cardinal this fall. Tony Azevedo checking back into the game now, Greg, there at the 1 spot.
Here's Bowen. See if they look for Azevedo here with 2:45 to play. Azevedo telling reporters before the game he didn't know the plan for this match. As Dunston takes a look. Great look inside. Cupido is there to stuff it home. On the dish from Dunston. It's a 4-3 lead for Team USA.
Good execution off the timeout on the set piece, the set play for Team USA. You see some movement. Cupido coming off the center pick. Dunston with a great look inside. Catch and shoot finish. Again, great execution off the timeout on the set play.
Nice job there. Dunstan, the left-hander, working it inside to Cupido. On the dive to the cage, a 4-3 advantage. A near steal there by Obert. Talking about Azevedo, though, telling reporters before the game he wasn't sure, was he playing a few minutes, a couple of quarters? It's kind of a bit in the dark. Dan Adovicic telling the media as well. He had multiple plans, which he was keeping to himself, of what could transpire. Here's Croatia back on the attack. Shot clock to 6. To 5 now from the outside. A few fakes. Down to 2, and Holland with an easy stop, ranging right as the timer was down to 2. USA now on the attack. Chancellor Ramirez. Alex Bowen. And an exclusion. Fodovic. Dunstan takes a look. That's turned aside. Biac is there. So they try and go quick on the 6-on-5. Don't set things up. And Biac there for the stop. And now a timeout called by Croatia with 1:45 to play in the first half.
Usually the right thing to do to attack quickly when you draw an exclusion. We talk about it all the time as coaches. You know, you want to attack quickly. It increases your opportunities, increases your chances. And really, if you look at it, you're not going to get a higher percentage look than Dunstan had there. He's got to put that away, though.
Sure.
He's got to put that away. You got that wide open look. You have your space. You have the room. But the right thinking, the right type of execution from Team USA there.
So you're fine with the idea, just it's got to be a shot that's made.
Chicker and you always say, right? $100 move, 50-cent finish. that might be one of those opportunities right there.
It's important to get those Chicker references in early. A little side-by-side here. So we can look at the USA bench heading back. Just a quick chat after the Croatia timeout. 1:45 to play. Stick around. Coming up at halftime, a celebration of Tony Azevedo. Planning to hear from his Olympic team and college head coach, John Vargas, if we go back to the 2000 games. And then, of course, the end of his Stanford career. And other presentations coming up here at the half at Stanford. We'll have it for you live on USA Water Polo TV. Cupido defending.
Good ball pressure there from Cupido. Team USA is going to need a lot more of that ball pressure to keep the Croatians off the board.
Here's Garcia. Bushlia now. Garcia takes a look. Now from the outside, deflected a couple of times. Last touch was Holland on the attempt from Petkovic. Got field blocked partially, then came to Holland. He got a piece of it. Out of play it went, and a new shot clock now for Croatia with 1:20 to play in the first half. Croatia taking a look, approaching 1 minute to play in the second quarter. Here's Garcia. Around the way they work it. Garcia, the recipient once more with 4 on the shot clock. Lefty dumps it inside, perhaps trying to go skip shot. Bowen was right there, but a wacky bounce, and it comes right back out to Vukosevic, and Croatia can regroup with a new shot clock.
It's a strange way to get a new shot clock, right? You can't really tell that it was a reset on the shot clock, but because of the shot, the rules of water polo allow for a reset there.
Didn't matter as an offensive. Kropic battling at 2 meters. It'll come back to Team USA. 11 seconds separating the shot in the game clock. Here's Bowen. Taking a look, the shot clock to 13. An ordinary call as he goes over to Dunstan. Timer to 11. Here's Bowen. Azevedo posting near side. Azevedo now leaking backdoor. That pass tipped, and nice idea, but Croatia was wise to it as the shot clock expires, and with under 8 seconds to play, Croatia will swim away the time in this first half. They'll put that one up high. It's over the goal, and that'll bring an end to the first half here at Stanford. So a strong start for Team USA. They lead 4-3, 1 goal coming from the captain in his final game, Tony Azevedo, and they are ahead 4-3. More action coming. We'll take a timeout, and we'll come back and recognize that man in the number 8 cap, the 5-time Olympian. Stay with us. You're watching live on USA Water Polo TV. You never know where the next Olympian might be coming from, but it could be water polo, and that starts with Splash Ball. Splash Ball is a program for children ages 5 through 9 designed to introduce them to the sport of water polo while promoting water safety. Improve swimming skills and learn a sport you'll love for a lifetime. For more information, visit splashballusa.org.
Check. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Hi everyone, Greg Meskel here from USA Water Polo. This is a special day. As you know, we're here to recognize the legendary career of the captain, number 8, Tony Azevedo. You probably know a bit about Tony's career. The only 5-time Olympian in USA Water Polo history, played in 5 Olympic Games, helped Team USA to a silver medal in 2008. That was their first medal in 20 years. 4-time Peter Catino Award winner as the best player in college water polo, and he helped the Stanford Cardinal to 2 NCAA championships. We have some folks that want to say some words on behalf of Tony, present them with some gifts. We'll start first with right here at Stanford, his 2 college coaches, and saying a few words. Here's John Vargas. He's joined by Dante Diamante.
Thank you, Greg. Tony, thank you for all the great moments and memories and championships that you've had here at Stanford, as well as with Team USA. And on behalf of Stanford University, the athletic department, and men's water polo, I'd like to present you with a token of our appreciation. Thank you, Tony.
Now, it's only fitting that Team USA is playing against Croatia. Tony has a lot of experience in that country. His son, Cruz, born in Croatia. And the Croatia team has a gift they want to present to Tony, a Croatian number 8 cap that he won't wear today, but they'll pass that along, and a nice team flag. Thank you to the team from Croatia. And now from USA Water Polo, we have John Abdu and Marty Samuels to present a gift to Tony and his family. And John Abdu will say a couple of words here about our team captain.
Hey, Tony, on behalf of USA Water Polo, we just want to thank you for inspiring so many people and for multiple generations of water polo players across the country that look up to you and inspiring future water polo here in America for all of us. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you for all that you do. We appreciate you, and thank you.
And now we got to hear from the man himself, number 8, Tony Azevedo.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Coach Vargas. You believed in me when I was a 16-year-old, and I went to my first Olympics with you, and we won a championship here at Stanford, and I met my wife here at Stanford, had some great memories. Dante, we won our first championship here. Meant the world that I could end my career here. I thought I'd feel a little better after a 6-month taper, but I guess I needed a couple more months. Coach Udovicic, thank you for being the brainchild behind all this and making this happen. USA Water Polo, thank you. Dad, you are who I am. Thank you so much. Croatia, one of my favorite countries in the entire world. My son, Jivo, was born there. All I say is 22 years ago, I was inspired, just like a lot of you young kids, by a game and by an athlete. And I hope for those of you that were here at the clinic today or those of you watching, when I was inspired, it took 4 years of hard work that no one imagined I could do. And I did it and became an Olympian 4 years later. There's nothing better for me than ending with these guys because my life has been about these boys here. I've literally bled, sweat, and cried with Team USA, and that's going to be what I'm going to miss most, these guys, because they are the ones that made me who I am today. And being one of 13 people chosen every 4 years to represent your country, there is no better feeling than that. And don't forget that. I love you guys. Thank you, everyone, for coming. Let's go. Go USA.
All right, thanks, everyone. Second half is coming up. Let's give one more big round of applause for Tony Azevedo.
You never know where the next Olympian might be coming from, but it could be water polo, and that starts with splash ball. Splash Ball is a program for children ages 5 through 9 designed to introduce them to the sport of water polo while promoting water safety. Improve swimming skills and learn a sport you'll love for a lifetime. For more information, visit splashballusa.org. You never know where the next Olympian... And welcome back. The second half is underway. USA and Croatia after a moving halftime ceremony to recognize Tony Azevedo. Tears in the eyes of the captain as he was celebrated here at the half at Stanford. Back with you now, John Abdu and Greg Meskel here with you for USA Water Polo TV. And got 2 more quarters to play. Nearly stolen away.
Oh, the wind kicking in here
Yep.
in Palo Alto.
And now here comes Croatia. And McQuinn Barron has come on for Team USA in goal. So the 2016 Olympian and USC Trojan, a little behind the back pass. Couple of fakes, and Barron's there, the long arm, able to knock it down, ranging left.
You get to look at that angle there where it looks like McQuinn Barron's hugging the post near side. So shooter sees so much cross cage, he baits it right in, and with that length and with that low lunge, makes what looks like an easy save.
I assure you it was not as easy as it looked, and a nice stop for Barron. Here's Dunston out of New Canaan, Connecticut, playing his college water polo at USC, played his final year of high school water polo at Mater Dei. Skip attempt there from Vavic, field blocked away.
You can see the intensity starting to pick up a little bit, a lot of white water on both sides of the pool here. Both teams now know the celebration, I guess, is over, Greg, right?
Yes.
Now it's time to start competing again.
Barron coming out near 5 meters to take that one away.
Good play from McQuinn Barron. That's a smart heads-up move. He's got the length, he's got the speed, the anticipation to come out and make that steal.
Here's Dunston now. Looking inside. Just an ordinary as Bowen controls. Bowen will wind up now, and what a shot from Alex Bowen, threading the needle. And he has put Team USA ahead 5-3.
Alex Bowen continuing his hot streak here from Friday night on now into Sunday. Look at him rise up around the blocker, skips it home for the goal. After a huge night on Friday night against these Croatians, Alex Bowen now with another goal tonight. We talked about it earlier, Greg. Alex Bowen putting the offense on his back for Team USA.
So 2 minutes gone by, third quarter. And Team USA ahead 5-3. Here's Croatia on the attack. Look from the outside, and inside the 2 is the call. And still tangled up. That's Carnelia. He's battling in close with Lonchar. He was almost in the cage, let alone inside the 2.
That's one way to play 2-meter D, get overpowered so much that the center ends up inside the 2-meter line and gets called for the kind of water polo offsides.
Here's Bone, now Cupido. Here's Hooper. Hooper, good look inside, but too high for Obert. And the shot clock expires. And Croatia now on the attack. They have an advantage here if they hurry. 3-on-2 developing. And Team USA does a nice job covering up. Cornelia getting back near side as Fadovic had leaked open. In the meantime now, Garcia moving in lefty, deals near side. Quick shot, Barron there to the right.
Quinn Barron just covers so much cage, right? You, as a shooter, you see what you think is open, and he just swallows it up with his length, his athleticism. He's going to keep having to make good saves like that for Team USA to win this game.
Inside, Obert. Contra foul on Team USA. They'll turn it over.
It's a contra foul on Alex Obert. Had his arm wrapped around the defender, looking to try to create an advantage for himself there. Good call from the official.
Here's Fadovic. Fadovic takes a look. Looking inside, nothing available there. Bowen battling to keep position.
That ball
Fadovic.
gets anywhere near 2 meters, and exclusion is going to be called.
Field block, doesn't get there that time. Obert turns it away, but it comes right back out to Garcia. Under 4 to play, third quarter. Here's Fadovic now near side. Vukasevic, but a contra foul. So teams trading opportunities here without getting shots off in the third. It's a 5-3 advantage for the United States. Here's Cupido. Hooper now. Good look, and Bowen. Alex Bowen has another. And a 6-3 lead for Team USA.
A defensive breakdown for the Croatians. You see them looking at each other after the goal, huh? They just leave Alex Bowen wide open in front of the goal, looking at each other like, hey, I thought you had him. I thought it was you. Easy goal for Team USA off the defensive breakdown.
And then a big cheer to his teammates as Bowen checks out, getting them fired up. And on a side note, I believe we've seen the last of Tony Azevedo in this game. Saw him emerge in street clothes from the locker room. So
there he is, actually. I don't know if you're watching on screen there, running across the pool, and now his jeans and his Stanford long sleeve over there. Tony told me before the game to avoid the pressure of getting back in the game, he was going to run back in dressed and call it a day. Water polo is not one of those things you could just jump in and out of. Ooh, Xavi Garcia. Bar
beautiful
in.
Bar down and in. Cuts it back to 2 at 6-4.
I think what a high note for Tony to leave on, so why mess with that, right? As we get another look here. One of the best left-handers in the game right now, Xavi Garcia. Catch and shoot. Bars it in. What a shot.
Beautifully done. Nicely done by Garcia. Cuts it back to 2, 6-4. Don't forget, 2 more games to come in this series. Tuesday will be at Oaks Christian School in Westlake Village for a 7 p.m. start. And then Wednesday night will be in Long Beach. Long Beach State, Ken Lindgren pool for USA and Croatia. Yeah, speaking of Garcia now, he is off to the races on the counter. USA giving chase. Barron coming out. Garcia checks the mirrors and puts it home on the bounce. It's a 1-goal game.
Xavi Garcia getting hot here in the third quarter. Gets some space on the counterattack. Looks behind to see who's chasing. Buries the skip shot near side. And here come the Croatians, Greg. USA up 6-3, now 6-5. And you see that offensive firepower starting to set in. Wise timeout there from Coach Jovicic to settle the youngsters down. Stay in the game.
Yeah, a chance to talk things over and settle down this group a bit, as they had gone ahead by 3. And now 2 unanswered here from Garcia. Don't forget, live stats available via the Fosh, thefosh.net. As we look at some of our stats brought to you by the Fosh, 6-on-5 numbers, Team USA struggling 0 for 4 right now on the power play if we're talking about the true definition of 6-on-5. And then for Croatia, they're 2 for 4. Croatia 5 for 21 shooting. Team USA a touch better at 6 for 17.
Yep.
And they've split the keepers. Drew Holland 6 saves in that first half. McQuinn Barron has come on. He's got 2 saves thus far. Marko Bijac, the lone keeper so far for Croatia with 5 saves.
Bijac staying in the second game, in the second half in this game, as opposed to Friday night. He split the game with the backup keeper. But I said this before, Bijac, one of the most talented goalies in the world. And really, I think if you look at this game right here between himself and McQuinn Barron, you're looking at two of the very top goalkeepers in the world at the moment right now. So if you're a goalkeeper right now, this is a great game to be watching and learning from the best.
Here's Dunston. Blake Parrish now. And talking with some of the Croatian coaching staff before the game, they were unsure, would Bijac go the whole way? Maybe we'd see the backup keeper as we did. But so far, the starter has stayed on as USA turns the ball over and Croatia controls.
Contra foul called on Luka Cupido on the drive. Another contra foul now on the Croatians to give the ball back to Team USA. A duck under was the call. Not allowed to go underwater to gain an advantage in water polo. And you hear the defender, Croatian defender Kropic calling back for help as Ben Halleck posting up now.
Halleck without the cap, looking inside. Vavic tries to go inside. That's tipped away. Good defense. And then we'll see an exclusion. So the ball was tipped away, and then it was returned to Team USA, it looked like. Now we'll get a timeout.
Ben Halleck has played more minutes in this game without his cap than with his cap. Well, part of that goes to show that physicality that happens at 2 meters with both players, offense and defense, going at it, battling for position. And Ben Halleck is a fighter. He gets in there, working for the position. In that situation, doesn't get the call, doesn't get the ball right away, and then gets excluded in that same kind of mix-up going back the other way. It's going to be a power play, a 6-on-5 opportunity here coming up for the Croatians.
Yeah, it's actually Halleck who's excluded despite the cap missing. He is number 10, so he was sent off.
So again, look, this is strong power play for Team Croatia. You see the 2 big guys in the post, Buslia, Lunkar, and then you got the 2 lefties, and Xavi Garcia and Jokovic on the right side. So lots of weapons for Team Croatia to choose from here.
Here's Croatia now on the power play. Couple of big fakes there. Petkovic gets it back. Comes near side on a bobble. Shetka couldn't hang on. Side's coming even now. Petkovic is turned away by Barron. With 1:15 to play in the third, a 6-5 lead for Team USA, and Barron keeps it that way with the stop.
Another good save from McQuinn Barron. Again, if Team USA has to play a lot of 5-man defense, they're going to need him to continue to make saves. The ball goes inside Obert.
Obert on the turn, but it's bobbled, tipped away. And Bijac will control. With under a minute to play in the third quarter, a 6-5 lead for Team USA. That'll be another exclusion. So go on Ramirez, and a 6-on-5 for Croatia. 3 seconds separate the shot in the game clock. We've got 23 seconds left here in the third. Couple of big fakes once again. Barron sliding around as they move the ball around the perimeter. Here's Garcia now. Good look in front, but it's tipped away. A rebound controlled in close. Barron is there, doesn't stuff. Shetka tried to put it home in close. Just 5 seconds left. And time will expire here in the third. So Team USA stays in the lead. They lead it 6-5. We take a timeout and return. 8 more minutes to play at Stanford. Stay with us. It's a close one between USA and Croatia right here live on USA Water Polo TV.
You never know where the next Olympian might be coming from, but it could be water polo, and that starts with splash ball. Splash Ball is a program for children ages 5 through 9 designed to introduce them to the sport of water polo while promoting water safety. Improve swimming skills and learn a sport you'll love for a lifetime. For more information, visit splashballusa.org.
Fourth quarter is underway at Stanford. Great crowd on hand here at the Avery Aquatic Center, along with John Abdu, Greg Meskel here with you. And Team USA ahead 6-5. In the Tony Azevedo retirement game, his day is done, but his team can still pick up a victory here and split this series thus far. 2 more games to go after this. An off day tomorrow of games they'll train. And then action resumes Tuesday.
50-50 call goes Team USA's where. Could have been a ball under, could have been an exclusion. Team USA gets the exclusion. Power play opportunity, here we go.
Good look in front, but it's tipped away from behind. Tried to set things up there for Halleck going towards the goal, and it was tipped away. Here's Croatia now. Good look in front, lob attempt. Barron again using that height.
That's a tough guy to lob on.
It is.
That's a tough choice of shot there against McQuinn Barron.
They say water's a great equalizer, but when you're about 6'8", 6'9",
Yeah.
that's a difference maker.
Ball coming out of the water, and it looks like it may be a double exclusion from the official.
And it is. So a double exclusion there. Halleck will go one way for Team USA, and Bushlia will go the other. Referee Joe Pila animated there to send those two off after physical play continued.
Now we get some 5-on-5 action. I saw Coach Dante DiDamonte at halftime. I wonder if he's watching closely now of the 5-on-5 action
Yes.
as it gets going here.
Part of the ceremony to recognize Azevedo is college coaches. DiDamonte, the first part of his career, Vargas, the end of his career. From the outside there, tipped away. Biach knocking it away on the attempt from Luca Cupido, and a nice stop there.
Dante DiDamonte, the one that recruited Tony Azevedo to Stanford, if we're going through the history of... and now another double.
Let's see what we have here. And you are correct, sir. Alex Bowen will go off for Team USA. And for Croatia, Fadovic. And I don't think Dante has any articles on 4-on-4.
No. I think we saw a lot of 5-on-5 last year as FINA was experimenting with the rules, but hey, let's see what happens on 4-on-4. Lots of smiles in the stands as everyone kind of recognizes the unique situation we're watching now.
This is more what you see in lakes and rivers, the open water, the quiet ocean, the 4-on-4 short course. Here's Vavic now. And we got back to 5-on-5 here, but a longer swim for Team USA. So a man down here for the moment with the shot clock to 10. Cupido sails that one, tried to go backdoor, and nobody home as the ball was too high. He was looking for Marko Vavic.
6 minutes to go here in the fourth, Greg, and if you're Team USA, you just want to hang on, right? Can you get enough stops to win this game? As you know, all the firepower there on the Croatian side.
The exclusion, Coach Adovic right in the official's face, can't believe it. But it is a power play coming here for Croatia as Cupido goes off. Under 6 to play, fourth quarter. 1-goal game, USA and Croatia. Around the perimeter, they work it. Ball comes near side. Couple of big fakes, nothing there. Garcia, side starting to come even. In the meantime, stuffed home near side. We're all even at 6 on the skip. Lauren Fadovic. As the power play was coming to a close, 6-6 the score.
You wait long enough in a 6-on-5 opportunity, you can wear the defense down and get an open look. So Team Croatia gets there. You see the tail end of it on the replay. Catch and shoot, beats them there to tie the game at 6 with 5:34 left here in the fourth.
Six game, 5:34 to play. Substitution now.
You can see Team USA trying to call a set play here off the line. Alex Obert going into 2 meters.
So here's Bone. He has 3 goals to lead Team USA in this one. And a powerful move there by Obert. He draws the exclusion. Talking to Obert after the game on Friday, he said, "What's your job out there?" He said, "Whatever coach needs me to do is my job."
It's a great attitude.
Hooper on the regather. Cupido, here's the train. Cupido, a couple of big fakes to his Cal teammate Hooper, and he jams it home. Going cross cage, and Team USA back in front, 7-6.
This all started with Alex Obert going a power move inside to draw the exclusion. Team USA, great fakes there from Luka Cupido. Not the best pass over to Johnny Hooper in the water, but Hooper puts it right over the keeper's head. Ends up cross cage. Big goal for Team USA to get a 1-goal lead now with under 5 to go.
Ordinary called. Feels like we're heading towards a close finish here. Team USA had 7-6, 4:40 to play. Entry pass in, double team, Bowen there. And an exclusion, the entire USA bench in disbelief. It's trying not to laugh, it's just almost comical, some of the reactions, and we get a goal in close. Shetka ties this one at 7, and the Boo Birds come out. And then a yellow card for Coach Adovicic. And he was adamant that that was not an exclusion, but that was the call, and Croatia there to take advantage on the Shetka score.
You get a second look here. We won't get a chance to look at the controversial call, but instead you can see the quick attack by Team Croatia. They draw the exclusion inside, cross pass, catch and shoot, and they finish to tie the game here.
So we're tied up again, 7-all. 4:34 to play, fourth quarter. Here's Bowen. Cupido now. That was a little bit more than an ordinary, but now he'll take the shot. He's field blocked. Big hand there from Petkovic. DeTrain. Chancellor Ramirez, now Matt the Train. Here's Bowen, a little over 4 to play in the fourth. Bowen outside with the ordinary. He's field blocked. Croatia getting their hands in the way. And Shetka the latest on the deflection.
A couple of field blocks there from Croatia, keeping their defense tight. And you can see both teams want to win this game. You know, at times in these friendly matches, as the series goes on, the more competitive it gets. It's only game 2, folks. 2 more games to go here. It'll continue to get chippy, continue to be competitive on both sides.
Yeah, by the time we get to Wednesday night in Long Beach, could be quite a battle between these two. Pass on the water. Cupido on the scene. And Barron now. McQuinn Barron surveys the scene. Hooper. Cupido trying to go inside, and that pass was going to be stolen as they worked in for Obert, a near steal from Shetka, but an exclusion, and Shetka will be sent off for 20 seconds.
Both coaches not happy with the last 2 exclusion calls, but that starts to even things out a little bit here. Team USA now gets a power play.
And we'll go the other way. So an opportunity squandered there by the United States.
Luka Cupido thought Chancellor Ramirez was going to be ready on the post for that 4-2 pass. Classic 6-on-5 play. Ramirez wasn't quite ready. Croatia gets the ball back. As you see, Lunkar now inside against Alex Bowen.
Couple of big fakes there, and no more. A contra foul against Croatia with 2:34 to play. And the ball back to Barron. 2:30 to play and counting, all tied at 7.
You know, no standard rules here in these friendlies, these exhibition games, so both coaches will get to make up their mind if they want to see this go into overtime, shootout, or how they want to see this game end.
Yeah, that's very much the pickup aspect of this. The final work and sign, you'll see both coaches look at each other and say, what do you think?
Yeah.
Shot clock to 6. Bowen again, field blocked. Croatia has had his number as of late, and everyone's number on the perimeter. Some monster field blocks as of late.
Those are 3 monster field blocks in a 2-minute span from Croatia. Knowing where the shot's going to come from, they're doing a good job of anticipating and getting their hand over to block.
On the other end, hitting is Fadovic, and Croatia goes ahead 8-7. That one curled around the cage on the cross-cage delivery.
What a wicked shot there from Fadovic. Look at Obert, not necessarily knowing who he's helping on back there, trying to go back to see if he can help on the inside, but instead leaves the shooter wide open. Cross-cage, skip, bar in, timeout, Team USA.
That is a difficult shot to score, and they make it look simple as Coach Dovicic will call for time. 8-7 the lead for Croatia. And Team USA in the mixer. That was not the case in Riverside. That one was decided as we got down the end of the fourth quarter. Here, though, within striking distance with 1:49 to play. I want to thank everyone for tuning in on USA Water Polo TV, chiming in with your comments from not just around the country, but around the world as we celebrated the career of Tony Azevedo here today, the 5-time Olympian and 2008 Olympic silver medalist, and scored a goal in the first half. And his day is done, and now it's up to the next generation here to try and pull this one out against Croatia. Don't forget, action resumes Tuesday at Oaks Christian. Also have a special live edition of the counterattack before that match. All coming up on USA Water Polo TV.
All right, now off the timeout, Team USA, let's see if they can get the equalizing goal here off a set piece.
Here's Marko Vavic. Alex Bowen. He's been the go-to scorer in these 2 games thus far. Carnelia. Here's Bowen. Shot clock to 10. Under 90 seconds to play in the fourth. Bowen shooting and saving his Biac. And now looking on the counter. And here comes Croatia. Garcia has it. Carnelia giving chase. And Croatia will have to regroup. Nice job there by Carnelia, swimming hard to close off that counter opportunity.
So So Team USA is going to need a stop here to try to get an opportunity to equalize again.
Near steal, and now it'll stay with Croatia with the shot clock to 9, and now it's thrown away. Team USA has it back. Here's Carnelia. We have 1 minute to play in the fourth, and this home crowd gets behind Team USA. Carnelia takes a look. Here's Vavic. Vavic looking around. Dunston fills a lane. Shot clock to 17. Team USA needs a goal to tie. Here's Nick Carnelia. Dunston tangled up inside. Coming to Cupido now near side with the shot clock to 9. Carnelia. Here's Cupido. Inside, Vavic off the hand, keeper out. Vavic regathers and they'll call ball under. Doesn't get a chance to get that shot off, and Croatia will take it. Just 3 seconds separating the shot and the game clock here, so Croatia can take most of the time remaining off the clock.
Ooh, tough break there. Marko Vavic had inside water. The ball skips past and didn't necessarily get a clean look there. Now Team USA with just about a 3 to 4 second differential.
And Croatia will call for time with 13 seconds to play in the fourth. And an 8-7 lead. They call their lone timeout in this quarter. A chance to set things up here. Just 9 on the shot clock, so a 4-second differential.
So Croatia here, if you're wondering why they're calling timeout with a lead here, this gives them an opportunity to set up their defense. They will likely not take a shot on offense, bring everybody back to the defensive end, dump the ball in the corner, so that Team USA has to take more than that differential of time just to get back on offense to set something up. It gives them a chance to get their defense right, maybe even get the right personnel in. You can see one substitution right now they've already made, getting their center out and bringing in an extra defender, making sure that they get the stop here in the last 13 seconds to seal the victory.
And final instruction from Coach Adovicic. 13 seconds to play. See if Team USA can pull a rabbit out of the hat here in the final seconds. Final moments. Shot clock to 5. Bowen giving chase to 3, to 2. And now here comes the dump with 2 on the shot clock. And now 1, and now a shot clock violation. They'll toss it in the corner. 2 seconds left here, so Barron's going to have to toss it on the hand here. Looks like Vavic will get a chance to catch and shoot, and they're going to run the clock, and that'll bring an end to the match. And Croatia takes it 8-7, so no home cooking here as that clock runs before Team USA even gets a shot off. Should have been a chance there, at least for Barron to get to the ball and pass it before the clock expires. And we come to a conclusion. So another close one here. Team USA keeps it closer than they did Friday evening, but in the end, the result the same. After leading early on, it's a victory for Croatia, 8-7. Alex Bowen with 3 goals in this one to lead Team USA. It was the retirement game for Tony Azevedo, and he scored a goal in the first half and then went off to a big cheering, standing ovation at halftime as he was celebrated for his career. And he finishes with a goal here in his final match. McQuinn Barron 5 saves, Drew Holland with 6 saves. Team USA struggles mightily on the power play, officially 0 for 9. For Croatia, they go 3 for 10, so neither side lighting it up. And both teams shooting under 30% from the field. For Croatia, they get 3 goals from Lauren Fadovic and 2 from Xavi Garcia. 9 saves from Marko Bijac. Your final score, 8-7. Come on back and join us Tuesday evening at Oaks Christian School in Westlake Village, 7 p.m. USA and Croatia. For our entire webcast crew, my partner John Abdu, Greg Meskel saying thank you to Tony Azevedo and thank you for watching. This has been a USA Water Polo TV production. Have a great afternoon.